Hello and welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Oakley. I apologize for the late start. I had a last class went a bit late and had a little bit of technical difficulty, so I apologize. However, I'm here now, and we're going to be looking at idioms once again. Idioms today. Idioms associated with misunderstanding. Okay, as usual, we'll be doing some exercises and talking about related idioms or situational use of the idioms when we tend to use the idioms as we go along during the lesson. And I urge any students in the class to help me out. If you can think of other related idioms, please share them with me and the class. Okay. Hello, Anna. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I don't know. I'm good, I guess. I don't know. How's the weather? And I'm sorry, I'm going way off topic and ignoring my lesson plan for a moment. How is the weather in Spain where you are? What is the weather like in Spain? November, December.
Well, is very confused. I don't know to explain that. 10 days ago, it was raining a lot. Nowadays, it's sunny, but it's cold.
Okay. Well, when you say it's cold, cold is relative. If you live at the North Pole, then cold is, 0. I mean, negative 80 or something.
Yes. No. In Spain, no, is this kind of temperature, but it's a bit chilly. The weather in Spain, above all in my city, is wet. Is a cold wet or wet cold. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, a wet cold. You could say that, sure. But I mean, I'm originally from New England in United States, and cold would be below 0 Fahrenheit, which would be like negative 32 or something. That's cold.
No. This kind of temperature, no.
Now I live in the Philippines. 20 degrees is considered cold here. You see people with jackets and sweaters when it's 20. They're freezing to, oh, it's so cold. Malamig. Everybody's
20,
talking about it. Yeah.
Sorry, teacher. 20 degrees below zero?
No, 20 degrees above 0 is considered freezing here in the Philippines.
Yes.
I know that's ridiculous, but I mean, that's why I say cold is relative. Depends where you live, what you consider to be cold. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't remember, but we could have, for example, above all in December or January, more or less, the minor. From 7 to 9 degrees.
Minus?
The minor, the lowest.
Okay, all right.
The lowest temperature.
All right. Gotcha.
Yes. Right. Yes. At midday, I suppose, I don't remember, but I suppose more or less 13, 14, more or less.
Okay, all right. See, it's all relative. I remember a February in Vermont in the United States and near the Canadian border. I remember one February where it never got above 0 Fahrenheit. That would be negative 32 centigrade. It never got higher than that. through the whole month, night or day.
Yes.
Not for 1 second was it above
Yes.
negative 32. Ugh.
Yes.
That's cold.
I think I've never lived in this kind of country where there is temperatures like that. No.
Yeah, it's not really fun. Just some advice there. You probably want to avoid that. It's not a whole lot of fun.
No, what happened is when I was younger, I can stand the cold or relative cold, but nowadays it would be impossible for me. I can stand the cold. I affect my health.
Right. Okay. Okay. Although I'm enjoying just chatting with you, let's get to our lesson about looking at idioms associated with misunderstanding. And plenty of room in the class if others would like to join us. Come on in anytime, because we're really just getting started. We're going to warm up with some literal meanings of some keywords, which will come up in our idioms, just a few. All right, so let's do a very straightforward fill in the blank exercise here.
Yes.
With some of these keywords, basically defining them. Go ahead. Okay. Number one, please.
Okay. Originally meaning beginning or ending. Head or tail.
Mm-hmm. Head or tail. Original meaning beginning or ending. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Yeah, no? You're right. That's right. Well, no, I really. Okay. When I think heads or tails, original meaning beginning. By the way, Anna, the pronunciation. Beginning. Yeah.
Beginning.
No, when I think heads or tails, of course, I think of coins. Okay. It's the first thing, and coin flipping a coin. Heads or tails is my immediate thought. I don't really consider the original meaning here. Ken has joined us. Hey, Ken.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Welcome back. And oh, look, hang on just a second, Ken. Sam has also joined us. Hi, Sam.
Hello.
Hello,
hi.
again.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi. Okay, Ken, let's continue. Number two.
Number two, when I take my dog for a walk in the park, I try to find a blank which I throw for the dog to fetch. I try to find a stick.
Yeah, definitely a stick.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of
like electric pole or something.
Well, it would be funny to, I try to find a purpose, which I throw for the duck. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
A stick. Okay, a stick, part of a tree.
Yes.
Or
electric pole, usually.
Well, yeah. Not on an electric pole. Why are you saying electric pole?
Because maybe, I don't know, here, Japan, electric wire is not on underground. It's on the, outside the air. A lot of electric poles around the city or anywhere in Japan. So dog usually find electric pole to fetch.
And what?
Yes.
Okay, I'm confused. When I think of electric pole, okay, or utility pole, okay, because it has the wires on it, I think of an enormous, straight, cylindrical pole. I mean that a dog could not fetch. If it fell on you, it would kill you. So I'm
maybe this word might be proper. Power pole.
Power pole, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine, but that's huge, Ken. How could you throw one?
It's a kind of tiny, thick power pole. A lot. Maybe if I see outside, maybe I have one definition, maybe a lot actually. Every corner of the street, so such a situation.
All right, but how could you throw one? I try to find a.
I throw for the dog to fetch. Maybe I misunderstood throw for the fetch.
Yeah,
Fetch means what?
you throw. Okay. Yeah, I think we have a misunderstanding. Another thing you might throw for your dog to fetch is a tennis ball. Golden retrievers love to fetch tennis balls. You throw the tennis ball and the dog runs and gets it and brings it back to you. That's fetch.
That's a waste from the dog? You mean?
No. I take the tennis ball and I say, Lassie, here, Lassie, fetch. And I throw the tennis ball and the dog runs, catches
I
the
got
tennis
it.
ball in their mouth, and then brings the tennis ball back.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Okay, that would be playing fetch with your dog.
Sometimes frisbee. Yeah.
Oh yeah, frisbee. Yeah, that's right. You might play fetch with a frisbee. Absolutely. So, or you might play fetch with a stick. Okay, maybe one half a meter long piece of wood from a tree. Okay, here, fetch the stick like that, and you throw the stick. Okay. Okay. Stick is a piece of wood, smallish, not as big as a utility pole or a power pole, not that big. Okay. All right, you understand? Are we on
Yes, I got it. Yes.
Are we on the same wavelength here? Oh, speaking of misunderstanding, are we on the same wavelength? Are we understanding each other? Well, there we go. Okay. Okay. Great. Let's continue. Sam, number 3. Sam, are you there? Sam, hello? No? Okay. Anna, how about number 3?
Okay. Electricity and most telephone signals come to us along wires.
Of course. All right. Wires. And what are wires made of? Ooh, pop quiz, Anna. What metal is usually used in wires to conduct electricity? Do you know?
Yes, but I don't know how to say in English.
Okay. Ken, do you know?
Iron, red or something? Red? I'm not sure.
Usually copper. The same thing that are.
Okay.
Yes, yes. It's similar to in Spanish because in Spanish is cobre.
Okay. Similar. All right. Very good. There you go. Copper. Also used to make some coins because it's pretty cheap metal.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Ken, how about number 4?
And what is the purpose of your visits to Britain?
Very good. And who would say this?
Immigration staff.
Yes, they would. Very good, Ken. Excellent. Okay, now let's look at some idioms that use some of those keywords. All right, a little fill in the blank. Again, a fill in the blank exercise using the idioms up here in bold italics. Hopefully Sam will be able to connect back with us. Come on, Sam. We hope, but in the meanwhile, Anna, back to you. Number 1, please.
Okay. I was talking about my cat, and Chris thought I was talking about my mother.
That's funny.
We have an idiom in Spain that is very funny too, related to this Explanation. It wasn't until I said something about the cat's tail and that we realized we'd been talking, I suppose, at cross purpose for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I suppose you are correct. That's right. Okay, at cross purposes. Okay, talking at cross purposes actually is the whole phrase. So, yeah, this is when this happens. It's pretty funny. So in Spanish, what is it? Can you translate it? Is it?
I'll try, teacher. I'll try because we would say I'm trying to find the word of fetch. Wait a minute.
Okay. All right.
We would say more or less bring dialogue.
What dialogue? Bring dialogue?
Bring, yes, is I suppose is a kind of fish.
A kind of fish?
Fish, sorry.
Really?
Yes.
What is it?
Sea bring.
Oh, Sebring. Oh, okay.
Yes, sea bring. Sea.
That is
Sebring.
funny.
Yes. So we would say a Sebring dialogue. Diálogo de besugos.
Oh my goodness. That is so okay. I don't know. I thought you said Sebring.
Sebring.
Yeah. Okay. This is the name of a car.
I don't know, teacher.
No. It is. It's the make of it's the model name of a specific car, which sounds a lot. Okay, it's just funny.
Yes, while I am talking about one thing, the other people are talking about other, and finally you realize that the conversation is,
I know, and we just did it. You were saying Sebring, and I thought you were saying Sebring, which is actually the name of a car. We were just doing it.
It's similar.
Very similar. Yeah, oops.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent job demonstrating. Good job, Anna.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent. Woo! Okay. Sam, are you back? Are you connected? Are you good?
Yes.
All right. Terrific. Great. Okay, hang on a second, Sam. I'll come right back to you. Ken, number 2.
Number 2, I just can't work with Sam.
Why not? She's right here.
I just examples. Maybe different. Maybe awkward or something. Okay.
I'm going to try to talk at cross purposes at every chance I get now.
Okay. We constantly misunderstand each other. We are just not on the same wavelength at all.
Okay, I mentioned this earlier in the class. That's right, not on the same wavelength. Okay, all right. So the idea is that whatever, because of your background, upbringing, or just the way you think, you just can't seem to communicate well with somebody. All right. Have you ever, Ken? Have you ever met somebody who you're just totally not on the same wavelength? And
yeah, it sometimes happens because human thinking or the feeling is somewhat different up to the person. So kind of maybe wavelengths can be trusted as vibration or something, vibe or something.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Okay. for example, for myself, it might be that somebody's like really, really super ultra conservative,
Mhm.
and I just can't really communicate well with them because I am not.
Yeah, that's a typical example.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Okay. Sam, let's move on. Number 3, please.
Okay, number 3. No Roger or Rocker?
Roger. Ja.
Okay, Roger. You must have got uh, blank. I said we should meet outside cinema, not at my home, not in my house. Just have got um, get the wrong end of the stick.
Yeah, that's
No.
it. An
Yeah.
American would say, you must have got your wires crossed.
Mhm.
Okay, you mixed up something. Okay, left, not right. Okay, up, not down. Something exactly the opposite. Like, okay, no, we're meeting outside the cinema, not at my house. I'm okay. I'm picking you up at the airport at 6 a.m., not 6 p.m. Like that. You get your wires crossed. You get two things confused. Right. This came up earlier in a lesson this week, actually, in the idioms class. Same idea. Get the wrong end of the stick for an American refers to the idea of getting a bad deal. Okay, you paid $10,000 for a car, and the car broke down and is unfixable 2 weeks later. Ooh, you got the wrong end of the stick. Or you got the short end of the stick, more commonly. You got the short end of the stick. For an American, that has a totally different meaning. There's an idiom that has exactly the same meaning as the British intention of this idiom, get the wrong end of the stick, would be you get your wires crossed. Has exactly the same meaning. So, okay. Well, there you go. You're going to get your wires crossed. Thinking about the British and American version. Anna, number 4.
Okay. I never said we should cancel the visit. You are twist what I am say.
You are twisting.
Twisting. Sorry, teacher. You are twisting what I said.
Yeah, you're twisting what I said. That's it. Exactly. Very good. All right. Okay. So what's the idea here, Anna? If you twist what somebody says.
Yes, twisting. The idea is distort the words.
Mm-hmm. The meaning is distorted.
The meaning of the word of the story.
That's right. Media does this all the time. News media. Okay. All right. When news media records what somebody said, or quotes somebody out of context. All right. They take that quote and they remove it from the context what they were actually talking about. And they,
yes.
Right. Then they're twisting what the person said. So this would be a common example. Right. They distort it. They make it seem different than it actually is. Right. That's the idea. Great. Ken, moving on, number 5.
Why should a happily married, successful businessman suddenly decides to kill himself?
Oh my God.
It just doesn't. It just doesn't add up.
Yeah, that's it. Just doesn't add up, does it? Okay, this idiom is commonly spoken in the negative. Doesn't add up. It can be used, but it's almost never used. It it's possible to use it in the positive. It adds up. Oh yeah, that must be okay. That's the conclusion. That's oh yeah, sure. It adds up, doesn't it? And very common to okay. Well, as in the example, it doesn't add up, does it? It adds up, doesn't it? It's often spoken in the form of a tag question. I don't know why, but that's just the common way to express it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never really thought about that before, but it's true. We pretty much always say this as a tag question. What's the idea, Ken? It doesn't add up.
How can I say maybe we cannot understand or why it's not logical or rational.
Yeah, it's not logical. It's not rational. It doesn't make sense. That's it. All right. Very common. This is an extremely common expression, idiom. Very common. When we talk about something that confuses us, we just can't grasp it. It just doesn't add up. Okay. Sam, number 5, please. No, I'm sorry. Number 6. Number 6. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't count.
Mhm. Okay. I can't understand anything in my physics class. All the explanation go over my head.
Go right over my head. Go over my head, and it's very common to say go right over my head. In fact, you know, okay, Sam, I have to do a little physical demonstration. If we're having a conversation at a party or a little gathering, and I say something to you, and I think you just don't understand me, I might go to look at Anna and Ken, and I might go,
Okay.
okay, there's a gesture associated with this idiom. Okay, that went right over her head. She did not understand me at all. Often used when you tell a joke and the person doesn't get the joke at all. Or you know, you say something ironic, sarcastic, a joke, and the person doesn't understand what you're doing. There's even a sound. Okay, a gesture and a sound. Whoa.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And sometimes you know that English is a very complicated language, and then you, for example, some people from Canada or Australia, yes, their English is totally different than American and British. Because I have experience, I really feared that what they were saying, and the same is like that over my head, and they were asking a question, but I really didn't understand. That's why I was asking them what you are saying.
So you could say it went right over my head. I'm sorry, that went right over my head. Okay. We normally do not say it about ourselves, but it's possible. It would be possible to say, I'm sorry, but that went right over my head. I did not get that.
Yes.
It's possible. We usually use this expression as a comment about someone else. And it's very common to right in front of them go, okay. Whoops. All right. Which is a little bit insulting, you know, frankly. That's not exactly nice. It's a little bit derogatory. Okay, here's 4 more idioms that talk about when something is very difficult to understand. Which one is which? A little mix and match. First one, Anna.
Okay. It was all Greek to me. It sounds like I don't understand anything. Let's see. I think number 1, I read the instructions, I looked at the diagram, but they were not help at all.
Yeah, or maybe the second one too. Yeah, I don't know. It could be either one of the first 2, really. Full of legal jargon, which you don't understand. It seems like another language. Jargon is language,
Yes.
vocabulary.
Specific for
Right.
something.
That's right.
In like for example, in the tribunal where I was working, the words are very difficult to understand people who are not accustomed to this kind of words.
Exactly. All right. Precisely. Very good. So it's Greek to me. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Okay. So it could be one or two, and frankly, B is pretty much double Dutch to me.
Yes.
Right. I don't know A and B, one or two, two or one, B or A. I don't know which one belongs with which because they're pretty much
Yes.
kind of the same idea. Right. Okay. So let's move off from those. They're incomprehensible. Ken, how about C?
The penny still hasn't dropped, has it? Still.
This
You
one's
don't understand or realize what is going on.
okay. Yes, it is this, but I mean, it can be this, but it can be more than this. The penny hasn't dropped yet. Okay, can mean one person doesn't understand what's going on, but it could mean a whole country doesn't know what's going on. I mean, you can use this. This is a little narrow as a definition or as an example because it can be a whole situation. Maybe the company doesn't really realize what's going on in their market. Wow. Okay. Pepsi-Cola their sales are absolutely soaring. Obviously, for Coca-Cola, the penny hasn't dropped yet, has it? I mean, they haven't figured it out. Something's going on. Right? So it can be about an individual, but it can be much bigger. And it often is used to express something much bigger.
Okay.
Whoever, as a group, an institution, or an individual hasn't figured out what the heck's going on. Yeah, all right. Okay, Sam, last one.
Okay, last one. Number 4. Yes.
D.
D. Okay, you are putting words into my mouth. It means
Okay.
yes.
Oh, okay.
You are putting words into my mouth. It means that I don't believe that what you are suggesting I believe.
Yeah.
Third one, yes.
A little complicated, really. You're putting words in my mouth is okay. You're all right. I don't like this explanation either. If you're putting words in my mouth, you're basically jumping to conclusions about my intentions. That's it.
Okay, it means that sometime that people think in that way, for example, but someone tell them that you do this one, right? Don't do this one. What they want, they believe something, for example, and maybe I don't believe that, but they say that you should believe this one. So we can use it in this way, right?
Okay. If I think that's right, but let me see if I can clarify. They think you believe. Okay. They think you believe something which you actually really do not. Is really right. Okay. All right. Maybe I start telling my wife I need a vacation, and she jumps to the conclusion that I want to leave her. What are you talking about going to visit your friend for 2 weeks? Oh, you want to leave me. You're leaving me. No, I'm not leaving you. You're putting words in my mouth. No, I want to go on vacation and go camping with my friend. I feel like I need to get back to nature. It has nothing to do with our relationship. like that. Total misunderstanding in purpose or intention. Right? Okay? So, yeah, that's kind of the idea. You're putting words in my mouth. I never said that. Usually, and very often, it has to do, when we use this expression, this idiom, it has to do with discussing our feelings, because feelings and emotions are very complicated, and then they frequently are misinterpreted. So, all right, okay, my example of a relationship misunderstanding, it actually, it follows. It would be exactly the kind of place where you would be likely to use that idiom. Okay, here's some more. Another round. Okay, fill in the blank in a short dialogue. So people talking. The idea is to give you an idea of how it would be used in a natural conversation. Anna. Number one.
Okay, you've completely missed. Sorry. Number one, sorry. Of how was your first German lesson last night? Terrible. Terrible. I was completely out of my depths, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was completely out of my depth. I was in over my head is another way to express exactly this. Okay, it was more than I could handle, more than my ability or skill can.
Knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge. More than I can actually handle or deal with. That's the idea. Okay. For whatever. All right, German lessons in this case. Maybe if you start a job and you get hired and they expect you to do something that you just don't know how to do. Yeah, like that. Ken, number two.
Okay, push these two buttons, then this one, and then two all at the same time. Sorry, Brown, can you show me again? Sorry. You've lost me. I've lost. I don't know. That means it's too much to do or to explain at the same time. Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I accidentally muted myself. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was saying, okay, you can also say I'm lost to express the idea you don't know what's going on. Like, whatever, a professor in the university is lecturing, and the biparticle of the BC solar plexus is equal to the axis of the four sides of the interplanetary consensus. What? I am lost. What is he talking about? Okay, you have no idea. So we can use I'm lost to express the idea we have no idea, we have no understanding of what somebody's talking about. You've lost me, more direct. Okay. Yeah, I could not follow you. What?
I see.
I can't follow your reasoning. I don't understand you. It's just a basic, that's it. I don't understand you, or you've lost me. I understand you, but I can't remember all of the details you're giving me. Hang on, back up. Back up. Well, there you go. Back up. Okay, this would be in conjunction with you've lost me. Back up a minute. You've lost me. Wait, okay, so the intention here is I can't remember everything. So it can be both, or either. I don't understand you, or I can't remember everything. All right.
Okay.
Very, very common to say back up, to ask somebody to repeat it, because you can't remember all the details. Sam, number three.
Okay.
Whoops, sorry.
Number three.
Yeah,
Do you understand this letter from the solicitor?
Solicitor. Solicitor.
Solicitor. Okay, solicitor. What does it mean, solicitor?
Lawyer.
Lawyer. Okay, lawyer. Okay. Do you understand this letter from the solicitor? Because I don't, neither do I. Okay. Hmm. I can make head or tail. No tail of it.
Yeah.
See?
Yep.
Okay.
That's it. I can't make head nor tail of it. Okay. Again, used to express the idea just in a kind of more extreme way. I can't understand this at all. That's all. It's Greek to me. I can't make head nor tail of it. Okay. All right. Pretty straightforward. Usually talking about, well, no. Okay. Or, it's common to use it to talk about things like a document or something, but you could use it to talk about a situation. Okay. What? My neighbor Paul got on an airplane and flew to Sydney, Australia in the middle of the night? Why? I can't make head nor tail of it. I don't understand what. I don't have any idea. I'm clueless. Okay, well, there's another way to say that you don't understand, and very, very common to talk about yourself or other people. He's clueless. He has no idea what's going on. This one is very common, by the way, in English, at least for Americans. Okay, Anna, number 4.
Okay. Why does Denise want to quit her job? I thought she loved it. I don't know. I don't know. It beats me.
Beats me. Okay.
Yes.
I'm clueless. Beats me. Okay, another very common expression. It beats me. Just means I don't know. I have no idea. Beats me. Okay. How much money does President Obama make? I don't know. Beats me. I have no idea what his salary is.
Okay.
Completely clueless. All right, Ken, number 5.
Okay, so we're going to waste all this money on advertising TV? No, that's not what we've agreed. We are only going to spend if its sales don't improve in the next 2 months. I think we got our wires crossed.
No.
Oh.
No.
Get wrong end of the stick.
Where's that?
I mean, oh my gosh. No option. Oh, we got
It's fun.
I can make.
It's fun to do classes about misunderstanding. You can have so many misunderstandings.
Maybe I was completely out of my depth.
Okay. Well. Okay. Hang on. Let me get serious for a minute. No. We're gonna waste all this. Okay, we're spending money on advertising. No, we're not. No, that's not. That's not the idea. Just to waste money. That's not the idea at all. We're not even going to use. We're not even do the advertising unless the sales don't improve. You totally missed the point. We're not just wasting money. The money is for a purpose. So the idiom in question here is you've completely missed the point. Actually, it's A. You've completely missed the point. The why you're doing something. The why is misunderstood. You've missed the point. Whatever. If I start drinking broccoli milkshakes every day, and if you think it's because because I'm doing it to make myself healthy. No, I'm not doing it to make myself healthy. I'm doing it because my sexy neighbor also drinks broccoli milkshakes, and I want to make her interested in me. You've missed the point. I don't care about being healthy. I'm trying to attract this girl, right? You don't understand why I'm doing something. Okay, so in this case, in this example, the first speaker doesn't understand why they're spending money. Okay, that's the idea. All right. It has to do with the why. Sam, last one here, number 6.
Yes. So you arrived at 4 o'clock and she arrived at 6. How did that happen? Goodness, goodness knows. Somehow. I was completely out of that depth. No?
No, I was completely out of my
No.
depth means I didn't have the skills to handle something. So everybody has the
Okay.
skills to tell what 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock are. So that can't be it.
Okay. Big out of wire cross.
Yeah, that's it. We got our wires crossed. Oh, I thought you said up, but you said down. I thought you said 9 a.m., but you said 9 p.m.
Okay.
You got two things confused. Exactly. This is the one where I said Americans say exactly the same meaning as British say got the wrong end of the stick. Okay.
Means you don't understand.
Well, you got two things backwards. Somebody says, pick me up at the airport at 6, and you think it's 6 a.m., but actually it's 6 p.m. Backwards, kind of. All right? Okay, meet me at the mall, but okay, you go to the back entrance of the mall, and they're waiting at the front entrance. You got two things exactly mixed up. Confused.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, confuse the actual part. Confuse.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, quick run through revision. We got 4 or 5 minutes. Let's see how many of these that you can remember. See if you can remember it by adding a word. Anna, number 1.
Yes, we are not on the same wavelength.
Wavelength, that's it.
Wavelength.
Okay. You just okay, related. A different, another common collocation is a different or the same. A different or the same mindset. This would be very related. He just has a different mindset. He's on a different wavelength from me. We just can't really seem to communicate well, or I get along with him really well. We were instantly friends. We seem to have the same mindset, same way of thinking.
Okay.
Okay. Ken, number 2.
Okay, we've got the wrong end of the stick.
Yeah. Your stick. Okay. All right. Or you got your wires crossed. All right. Sam, number 3.
Okay. We are talking at cross. At cross. Purpose?
That's it. Cross purposes. It's always plural.
Purposes.
Yeah, we're talking across purposes. All right, which is always very funny. You think I'm talking about one thing, and in fact I'm talking about something completely different. Right. Anna, number 4.
Yes. It went right over my head.
That's it. Okay. Whoa, didn't catch that. Didn't catch that at all. Okay, Ken, number 5.
Okay, I can't make number 5. I can't make head nor tail of it.
Okay, meaning?
Make head not. Maybe I can't. I can't understand.
At all. That's it.
I know. Yes.
You got it. Sam, number 6.
Okay. Dropped the blank. Has still dropped. Hasn't dropped.
Yeah.
Hasn't dropped. Oh my gosh. Still
Oh my
hasn't dropped.
gosh. It's okay. Let me help you out. We've only got a minute or two. The penny still hasn't dropped.
Oh, okay. The penny.
So, all right. Sam was sitting here and she didn't understand it. So the penny still hadn't dropped for Sam. Poor Sam. She hadn't realized. Okay. Well, there you go. Again, great example. Okay, the penny hadn't dropped. Okay, somebody hasn't realized. Okay, the last one to figure something out. Okay. Well, all right. They haven't realized something that other people have already realized. Number 7.
Yes.
Anna?
It's all bit to me. I have no idea. Absolutely.
All right. It's all Greek to me. It's all Greek to me. That's it. Ken, number 8.
We got our wire crossed.
Yeah, all right. Confused. 2 things mixed up. That's it. Sam, number 9.
Okay. It was completely out of my point?
No. Out of my depth.
Out of my out of my depth.
It was out of my depth, or
Out of
okay, if you're in over your head, it's too much for you to deal with. You're out of your depth, you're in over your head. Both of those. And number 10.
Okay, and you've completely missed the point.
Yeah. That one's very common, by the way. Yeah, you've missed the point. Okay, you don't understand my argument. You don't understand the why, usually. Ken, number 11. Huh?
Okay. Number 11.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a noise from my computer.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. You've just.
Here it is.
You've just lost me.
You've lost me. Yeah, okay, I don't know what you're saying.
You've lost me, yeah.
And last one, we're out of time. Sam.
Okay. It just doesn't up. It just doesn't. It just doesn't.
Does it make sense?
Up.
Or not? It just doesn't add up.
Okay.
It just doesn't add up. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It's not logical, is the idea. Okay, gotta go. I'm late for my next class, so thank you very much, guys. You guys have a great day. Thanks.